Hello and welcome back to today's morning report on Tuesday the 28th of April with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantech Markets. I'm going to move on to dollar yen now, and dollar yen has had this slightly neutral candle yesterday. It was a bit disappointing actually because it had a fairly decent rally actually intraday and then dropped back towards the close. But it's sort of holding on to that support now, you could argue, and once again you're pretty much just playing this range. There's nothing really of any great signal that comes out of dollar yen, and it continues to move sideways. All these moving averages pretty much flat. Moving momentum indicators very slightly on the bearish side of neutral, but the only reason of that is because you're sort of towards the bottom end of the range. So that would be my take on that. But the fact that we're still continuing to see dollar yen use this 119.40 pivot level yesterday, again coming in as the basis of resistance. So once more, you'd say arguably underneath that 119.40 level, you're sort of on the more negative side of the range as those momentum indicators on the daily chart suggest. But it's just so it's very marginal. You wouldn't say it's anything to really put any real conviction trade on, and it's very difficult to put a trade on for anything longer than a day, 2 days, maybe 3 at the most on this chart, because or this dollar yen pair, because it just gets continually retraced. Again, you could argue playing the hourly RSI is a way to do this chart. It seems to be continuing that you can play the oversold signals and also the overbought signals. Although yesterday's rally rolled over around 60, even then you could argue that you could still continue to play this range. But I suppose being at the bottom end of the range, you'd sort of be more intending to sort of, arguably continue. If you're going to continue to play the range, then you've got to be looking at long positions. But it's very, as I said, it's very choppy. It's not really showing any real signal that gives you any conviction either way. And playing dollar yen at the moment is very difficult. It needs a breakout, and maybe it's going to get something out of the FOMC tomorrow. Also, you've got the Bank of Japan on Thursday morning as well. So both central banks giving monetary policy updates very soon after one another. So that could create a bit of volatility. But in front of those decisions, the market is basically doing nothing, almost flat on the day, 6 pips up. But yeah, nothing really doing at the moment on dollar yen. You need a bit of direction. But whilst you're sort of playing within this range, trade around that pivot level, 119.40. Anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.